When you know your worth, you start to operate from a place of strength and clarity rather than fear or insecurity. This doesn't mean just knowing what you're capable of in terms of achievements, but truly understanding and embracing the entirety of who you are, your strengths, your imperfections, your potential, and the unique qualities that only you possess. It means accepting yourself completely without needing outside validation to confirm it. Too often we rely on the opinions of others to define our self-worth, constantly seeking approval, reassurance, or praise to feel good enough. But relying on others to validate you can make you feel perpetually unsettled, always trying to please and giving more than you receive. Valuing yourself is about recognizing that you bring something special to the table in every situation, whether it's a relationship, a job, or friendship. It's the understanding that your time, energy, and presence are gifts. When you truly appreciate yourself, you naturally start setting boundaries that protect your energy, making it clear what you will and will not tolerate. This kind of self-respect is magnetic. It draws people who appreciate you and repels those who seek to take advantage. You stop compromising on what's important to you, and you no longer accept being treated as less than you deserve. In valuing yourself, you give yourself permission to pursue what aligns with your true self, rather than settling for things that leave you feeling empty or unfulfilled. You become unapologetic about pursuing your goals, dreams, and passions because you believe they matter, and so do you. You don't feel the need to constantly compare yourself to others or measure your success by external standards. Instead, you find contentment within, knowing that you are already enough. Valuing yourself first is a practice, a daily commitment to treating yourself with kindness and respect, just as you would a loved one. It's listening to your own needs, speaking up when something doesn't sit right, and trusting your intuition, even if others disagree. When you put yourself first, you not only feel stronger, but also more grounded, centered, and at peace. The clarity that comes from valuing yourself allows you to make decisions that honor your well-being and align with who you really are. Settling for less means compromising on what truly matters to you, your values, your happiness, and your potential. Too often people find themselves in situations that don't fully honor their worth or bring them fulfillment. They may stay in relationships where they feel unheard, jobs that stifle their talents, or social circles that lack genuine support. Settling can seem easier in the short term because it avoids the discomfort of change or the fear of being alone. However, it also means sacrificing a part of yourself, living in a way that doesn't align with your true desires and potential. When you settle for less, you start to lose sight of your goals and dreams. You become used to a life that feels just okay instead of extraordinary, and you gradually accept mediocrity as the standard. You might tell yourself that it's good enough, that it's normal to feel this way, or that things could be worse, but deep down there's a nagging feeling, a persistent sense that you're not living up to your full capacity. Settling creates a life of routine and complacency, a life where you're simply getting by rather than thriving, where you're giving up pieces of yourself to fit into places that don't truly resonate. Not settling means being willing to hold out for what truly aligns with who you are. It means having the courage to walk away from anything that doesn't feel right, whether it's a relationship that doesn't fulfill you, a career path that doesn't challenge you, or even friendships that don't bring positivity into your life. It's a bold choice because it requires patience and a willingness to endure the discomfort of change. Not settling demands that you trust in the value of your vision and the worth of your dreams, even if no one else understands. Living without settling opens up the possibility for something far greater. It invites the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Things that genuinely honor who you are and what you deserve. It allows you to pursue paths that bring you true joy, satisfaction, and purpose. It's about setting a high standard for yourself and refusing to accept anything that falls short. This doesn't mean arrogance or entitlement. It's about self-respect and a deep commitment to honoring your potential. Choosing not to settle is a journey that takes resilience, but each time you make a decision to hold out for what feels right, you reinforce your belief in your worth, and you take another step toward a life that feels rich, meaningful, and uniquely yours. Walking away is often seen as a form of surrender, but in reality, it's a powerful act of creation. When you choose to leave a situation, relationship, or job that doesn't align with your worth or values, you're clearing space for something new to enter your life. Staying in an unfulfilling environment can feel safe or familiar, but it can also block you from growth and keep you in a cycle of stagnation. By walking away, you're allowing yourself the freedom to explore new possibilities, opportunities that may have been invisible because your energy was tied up in a situation that didn't serve you. When you walk away, you open up room for clarity and self-reflection, allowing yourself to see what you truly want and need. The act of leaving isn't just about leaving something behind, it's about moving towards something that resonates more deeply with your desires, aspirations, and potential. In leaving, you're telling the universe, or simply yourself, that you are ready for something different, something that respects and reflects who you truly are. It's about taking the leap into the unknown with the belief that there is more waiting for you, more fulfillment, more respect, more joy, and more growth. Walking away is an act of courage and self-trust, one that requires you to release your attachment to the known and embrace the uncertainty of new beginnings. It's not always easy because the unknown can feel intimidating, but it's also where possibility lives. In the space created by walking away, new ideas and paths begin to emerge, giving you the freedom to redesign your life in a way that is authentic to you. Opportunities for growth, relationships that align, and careers that fulfill you become visible because you've made space for them. Sometimes walking away allows you to reclaim your power and rediscover the dreams you may have put on hold or set aside. It gives you the time and space to reevaluate your goals and pursue them without compromise. In choosing to walk away, you also gain a new level of self-respect and confidence. You begin to realize that you're no longer willing to stay in spaces that don't contribute to your growth. You start attracting people and experiences that align with this higher standard, creating a life filled with possibilities that would have been impossible had you stayed in places that drained or limited you. In letting go, you're making room for transformation, both within yourself and in the world around you. New opportunities begin to show up, and with each one, you're reminded that walking away was not a loss, but a gain, a step toward a life that is in harmony with your values and aspirations. It's a reminder that the act of leaving is not an end, it's the beginning of a journey toward a life that fulfills you on every level. Fear is an insidious force that can subtly infiltrate every aspect of our lives, shaping our decisions and dictating our actions. It manifests in various forms: fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, and often leads us to make choices that are based on self-preservation rather than our true desires and aspirations. When fear governs your decision-making process, you may find yourself clinging to the familiar, even if it's unfulfilling. You may avoid opportunities that excite you, sidestep challenges that could lead to growth, and ultimately settle for a life that feels far less than what you're capable of achieving. Making decisions based on fear can lead to a mindset that prioritizes security over exploration. You might stay in a job that drains you because it offers stability, even though it doesn't fulfill your passions. You may remain in a relationship that lacks genuine connection, because the thought of being alone feels terrifying. Each time you allow fear to dictate your choices, you are telling yourself that your comfort is more important than your growth. But this reliance on fear keeps you shackled to a reality that doesn't serve you, preventing you from experiencing the richness of life that lies just beyond your comfort zone. When you reject fear-based decisions, you reclaim your power to choose a path that truly aligns with who you are. This doesn't mean that you will never feel fear, rather, it means that you acknowledge it and choose to act in spite of it. It involves recognizing that fear is often a reaction to the unknown, and that the unknown can hold incredible possibilities for growth, adventure, and transformation. Embracing this mindset allows you to take calculated risks that propel you toward your dreams, rather than retreating back into a shell of safety. Rejecting fear-based decisions requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing fear as a signal to retreat, you can see it as an invitation to step forward, to challenge yourself, and to explore new territories. It's about understanding that true growth happens outside your comfort zone, and that the most rewarding experiences often come with a healthy dose of risk. You may find that the opportunities you've been waiting for are on the other side of fear, just waiting for you to take the leap. Additionally, when you learn to differentiate between healthy caution and paralyzing fear, you empower yourself to make informed choices. You begin to weigh the potential benefits of stepping outside your comfort zone against the risks of remaining stagnant. Instead of being paralyzed by what-if scenarios, you start to envision the what-could-be possibilities that await you if you take action. This proactive mindset not only opens you up to new opportunities, but also strengthens your resilience and confidence, reinforcing your ability to handle challenges that arise along the way. In rejecting fear-based decisions, you create a life that is authentically yours, one that reflects your values, passions, and dreams. You cultivate an environment where exploration and experimentation are celebrated, and where setbacks are seen as opportunities to learn and grow. Embracing this philosophy enables you to navigate life with a sense of adventure, trusting that even in moments of uncertainty, you have the inner strength and resourcefulness to forge your own path. As you move away from fear-driven choices, you become the architect of your own destiny, constructing a life that resonates with your true self and aspirations. Creating space for what you deserve is about more than just physical or emotional boundaries. It involves a profound internal shift that acknowledges your value and paves the way for a life filled with opportunities and relationships that honor your true self. It starts with a conscious decision to declutter your life, removing not just the tangible excess, but also the emotional baggage that weighs you down. This means reassessing your environment, your relationships, and your commitments to ensure they align with your aspirations and desires. The process of creating space often begins with self-reflection. Take the time to evaluate what truly matters to you, what brings you joy, and what drains your energy. Ask yourself, are you surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, or do you find yourself in relationships that deplete your spirit? Are you spending your time on activities that enrich your life, or are you stuck in routines that feel obligatory? This self-inquiry is crucial because it allows you to identify areas where you might be settling for less than you deserve. Once you have clarity on what no longer serves you, it's time to let go. Letting go can be challenging. It often requires you to confront fears of change, loss, or the unknown. However, holding on to things that do not benefit you only clutters your life and creates emotional stagnation. By releasing unhealthy relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or toxic environments, you create a void that is ripe for new beginnings. This act of letting go is an essential step toward making room for the people, experiences, and opportunities that will enrich your life and honor your worth. Creating space also involves setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your energy and ensuring that your time and resources are devoted to what truly matters. When you set clear boundaries, you send a message to yourself and others that you are deserving of respect and that you will no longer tolerate situations or behaviors that undermine your self-worth. This might mean saying no to invitations that don't excite you, stepping back from friendships that feel one-sided, or even reevaluating your work commitments to prioritize your well-being. By establishing these boundaries, you actively create a space where positive energy can flow freely. As you clear out the old and set new boundaries, you begin to attract what aligns with your true self. The space you've created becomes an open invitation for opportunities that resonate with your values and aspirations. This could manifest as new relationships that bring joy and support, career paths that inspire you, or personal projects that ignite your passion. When you create space for what you deserve, you position yourself to receive abundance in all forms: love, success, joy, and fulfillment. Moreover, creating space is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. It requires you to regularly check in with yourself and assess whether your environment still reflects your current desires and needs. As you grow and evolve, so too should the spaces you inhabit. This could involve a continual process of letting go, adjusting boundaries, and inviting new experiences that align with your evolving sense of self. By committing to this practice, you reinforce the belief that you are worthy of a life filled with abundance and joy. In essence, creating space for what you deserve is a radical act of self-love and self-respect. It's about prioritizing your happiness, well-being, and growth. It sends a clear message to the universe and yourself that you are ready to embrace all the wonderful possibilities life has to offer. As you create this space, you cultivate a life that not only reflects your values and aspirations, but also empowers you to live authentically and boldly. You become an active participant in shaping your reality, ensuring that what surrounds you aligns with who you are and what you truly desire. Recognizing when to walk away is a profound demonstration of strength and self-awareness, an acknowledgement that you deserve more than what a situation or relationship currently offers. It requires a deep understanding of your own worth and an unwavering commitment to your values. This strength doesn't come from a place of anger or frustration, rather, it stems from a place of clarity and self-respect.
Knowing when to walk away means you've taken the time to evaluate your circumstances, understand your feelings, and make a conscious choice that aligns with your best interests.
Often walking away is viewed negatively. It can be misconstrued as giving up, as if you're unable to face challenges or confront difficult situations. However, this perspective fails to recognize the complexity of human relationships and the myriad of factors that contribute to our emotional and psychological well-being. Strength is not merely about enduring discomfort or sticking it out in situations that feel untenable. True strength lies in the ability to discern when a situation is no longer serving you, when the emotional cost outweighs the potential benefits, and when it's time to reclaim your energy and focus on your growth. Walking away requires courage to confront the fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or fear of being alone. Many people cling to relationships or situations that no longer fulfill them because they fear the uncertainty that comes with change. They may convince themselves that they should endure for the sake of stability, familiarity, or obligation. Yet the act of walking away often leads to empowerment and liberation. It opens the door to new opportunities and experiences that align with your true self. It is a testament to your resilience and your ability to prioritize your own well-being above all else.
Moreover, knowing when to walk away involves being in tune with your emotions and recognizing the signs of stagnation or deterioration in a relationship or situation. This emotional awareness is crucial.
It requires you to listen to your intuition, to pay attention to how you feel in certain environments, and to acknowledge any persistent sense of discomfort or dissatisfaction. When you learn to tune into these feelings, you can make informed decisions that honor your needs and aspirations.
This self-awareness fosters a sense of empowerment, enabling you to act in ways that align with your values rather than simply reacting out of fear or habit. Walking away also signifies a commitment to your own growth and self-improvement. It is an understanding that you deserve to be in relationships and situations that nurture your potential, challenge you in constructive ways, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. When you choose to walk away from what doesn't serve you, you are making space for what does: new relationships, fresh opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your values and dreams. This is not merely about leaving behind the negative, it's about actively seeking out the positive and enriching aspects of life. In many cases, the strength to walk away is closely linked to the process of setting and enforcing boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your emotional health and ensuring that you remain true to yourself in relationships and situations.
Knowing when to walk away means recognizing when those boundaries have been crossed, when your needs have been disregarded, and when it's time to stand up for yourself.
This act of asserting your boundaries is not only empowering, it sends a clear message to yourself and others that you are committed to honoring your own worth. Additionally, the process of walking away can serve as a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Each time you make the decision to leave behind what no longer serves you, you reinforce the belief that you are worthy of respect, love, and fulfillment. This commitment to yourself can lead to profound changes in your life as you begin to attract people and opportunities that align with your values and aspirations. You start to cultivate a life that is not only more fulfilling, but also reflects your true self. Ultimately, the strength in knowing when to walk away is a powerful tool for self-liberation. It empowers you to take control of your narrative, to define your own path, and to create a life that resonates with your values and desires. Embracing this strength means you are not merely reacting to circumstances, but actively choosing your journey. You become the architect of your own destiny, ensuring that every step you take is one that honors who you are and what you truly deserve.